Hi. Okay, so this is just a little audio test for the Rode Filmmaker kit that I've got up for sale on eBay at the moment. I don't have headphones in, so I have no idea what the quality is actually sounding like. But a little story that the transmitter and receiver are just fine, no problems with that. It's seen a modest amount of professional use, this unit, but we're strapped for cash at the moment and we need to raise some money, so scraping the barrel for everything that we can sell that is worth anything, just so we can one of those things. But just needs a little bit of explanation about the unit itself. So the microphone, the original microphone, this is still the original microphone from Rode, but what it has is a very helpful helpful client of mine when I was on a paid job. The lady thought she was being very helpful by unscrewing the jack socket from the transmitter, and what she was actually doing was literally unscrewing and yanking off the wire from the jack socket. So it left the jack socket still in the unit with this bare wire, and she was holding it out to me going, "Is it supposed to do this?" And I'm like, not usually, but you know, we'll roll with it. So I had to get a pair of headphones from an old pair of iPhone headphones and cut the ears off so I could still use the microphone. And for the next person I was filming, because it's the only microphone I had, so I had to just kind of plug it into an iPhone and just record her with these old smartphone headphones with the microphone on. Anyway, I tried to repair it and I bought a cheap jack replacement and eventually managed to do a pretty good, okay job at soldering it back together again and clamping it back in. But this unit doesn't have the screw-in thread, so that this thing, if I were to unplug it, would actually come yanking out. It's slightly loose. I can't quite tell because, again, I don't have headphones in, so I can't tell whether there's any interference. Sometimes I get interference when I have headphones plugged in right next to the transmitter. I think it's more an issue of the idea that a pair of headphone wires are plugged into the same place right next to it on my Panasonic GH4, which gives you two wires right next to each other, and I think that gives a little bit of interference. So I'm hoping that this one doesn't, but if I wriggle this around a little bit, you may be able to hear there might be a little bit of interference. Slightly loose cable, maybe not. In the end, I actually decided to buy this cheap 20 quid kind of fake Sennheiser Lavelle mic, and it's been pretty good. It's been okay. I'll show you that in a moment, and because I'm selling that along with the unit. But this does have the original screw thread so that I can actually plug it in and screw it tight so that it doesn't come out. In fact, let's give that a go. If I unplug this, okay. Yeah. So what you're now hearing is the Rode transmitter, but it's got this 20 quid knockoff microphone instead. So let me attach this to the other. There we go. So that's now the that's coming from the non. It's not Sennheiser. It's not Rode. It seems to be unbranded, but it seems to be doing a pretty good job. You know, it doesn't have at least I don't think it has any of the distortion issues. There may be some hissing in the background, there may not, I'm not sure until I've listened to this. To be honest, I haven't used this often enough, and whenever I use it, it's for projects where there's always music over the top, and so any kind of slight hissing I haven't really paid attention to, I have to be honest. So you can tell from this what the audio quality is like. Okay, so that's enough to be going on with. You've heard enough from both microphones. Full disclosure, that's what this unit is. It works great. No issues with it other than minor operational things. But you'll be able to tell from this audio whether it's crackly or not, or hissy or not, or that kind of thing. So thank you.